Began on NBC. Microsoft was born, imagine that. And Bic introduced the first disposable razor. In March of 1975, Bob Prince started his career with Pepsi as a route salesman. He worked that for many years. Business. Don't make waves and go home and enjoy your family. I think that's a great attribute. So, we have Mike come up just for a few minutes since we're his boss.
He's a completely clean. It's been an honor, Bob. Truly an honor. It's going to be hard to replace you. You're the pioneer for Pepsi. I know there's quite a few out there, and they're retiring on you, Barry, and you're losing the cream of the crop. I know that. I've been back there with Bob, and I think he's called in sick on me one time the whole time I've been back there with him. And I've been back there for 7 years, and it's been a truly honor. Bob cares about his job. He does it well, and couldn't ask for anything else. Bob, it's honestly been a true pleasure, and I appreciate it.
1 year more than Bob, and you've got Dick Spears here. I want to point him out. He's here today. Who? How many years, Dick? Were you?
200.
200. And Richard. So really, we should call him by what those gentlemen call him, the new guy. Yeah. So but I actually go back to the late 70s with Bob when I was a kid, and I was on a route with Bob down at Vienna, and learning, here I was like.
I'm going to make notes here.
Well, here I was 7, 8 years old, and Bob taught me all these things, and only later did I figure out that most of what he taught me was against company policy. I got to tell one story, please. One story. Here I am, 7 years old, and I'm young and impressionable, a young child, and we're working our butts off. Here I'm 7, going to 6 a.m. sales meetings out with Bob, and it was a blast, by the way, going with him. His customers, by the way, loved him down there. And you could tell when I was around him. But here we get down, we're down at the, not the Piggly Wiggly, but the other store down there. IGA remembers. We get done, and it's about 11:30 or noon, whatever, and then all of a sudden we get done, and we got our food, and Bob pulls under a tree, turns the truck off, lays it back. I go, what are we doing? He goes, we're taking a nap. So here I've been 7 years old going, okay, it's nap time. But I'll tell you this, he knew his customers, he took care of them, he made his sales quota. You couldn't ask for a guy to do a better job. And all these years later, your family to us, I grew up around you and your family. And it's been an honor. We really appreciate it very much, Bob.
Well, I'd just like to echo the same thing, John, if you give me just a second.
Sure, go ahead.
Bob's one of them that was here when my dad was still alive. My dad died in 75, November the 30th, matter of fact. Excuse me. And so we're losing people that really knew that generation, too, of our family. But Bob has been a wonderful employee. We couldn't have asked more, and a wonderful citizen of this country. And if everybody in this country pulled together and looked after things like he has, it'd be such a wonderful place for everybody. And Bob and your wife, we both just appreciate so much what you've done for Pepsi, for the area, and for the whole country, because if everybody just did the same thing and put their shoulder to the wheel, wouldn't it be a lot nicer place? But thanks again, and I appreciate it.
Got some nice things here for Bob. First of all, a plaque presented to Bob Prince. 37 years of dedicated service at CrispCon and Pepsi Midamerica. A little check here for $1,000. It's a gift certificate at Menard. some of those woodworking tools. Over here. Next item is nice Pepsi watch with the 75th anniversary on it.
You're always good on timing, I know that.
Bob, we appreciate everything you've done for us, and we
pleasure.
hope you enjoy your retirement.
And if you ever need anything, you know where to call.
Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you, everybody.